Today is a blue day. No, not the sad type of blue. You see, I'm all in blue, and this was not planned. This hot blue car is the 2019 Toyota Corolla Hatchback. Today we're going to see what's new with it and what's different between this and the Corolla IM it's replacing. There is nothing the same on this hatchback as the Corolla IM. First off, it's built off Toyota's new TNGA platform. This hatchback has a very sporty look that's longer by 40 millimeters, 30 millimeters wider, and 25 millimeters shorter than the outgoing IM. Up front are standard directional LED headlights with stylish halo-like daytime running lights. The top XSE models get a chrome trim grille as well as LED fog lights. I think it looks a little Mazda 3 Chevy Cruze looking, yet it has its own Toyota DNA. The rear hatch is now made with a special Toyota polymer. They have a fancy name for it, but the bottom line, it's lighter and it helps in fuel savings. The hatchback comes with a small rear roof spoiler, but a larger rally-like one is also available, which I think looks really good, especially in this hot blue. Being a hatch, it makes it easy to load things in and out of. Here you see, unfortunately, a blurry shot of our bags and camera equipment. Now this new Corolla hatchback's interior is totally different than the previous Corolla IM. First of all, the head unit. This is a standard 8-inch unit, and it has the backup camera built into this. Remember the IM, it had the backup camera in the rear view mirror? Yeah, that interior was pretty funky, but this is definitely more sporty looking and more traditional like. In the center you have a 4-inch LCD display. If you go into the higher trim levels like the XSE, and you get a 7-inch LCD in there. Also standard automatic climate control. On the higher trim levels you get dual climate control as well. On all Corolla hatches, you get Apple CarPlay. Unfortunately, yes, I know there's going to be comments here about the Android Auto, and believe me, I wish they had it too, even though I don't even have an Android, because I'm sick of everyone going, where is the Android Auto? Well,
where is the Android Auto?
Yeah, you see, they're everywhere. Everybody wants the Android Auto, and I've been told it's coming. And on the SE model that we have here, you have heated seats, and you have Qi wireless charging as well. All right, we're on the open road in the eastern townships of Quebec in the new Corolla hatchback. Ooh, there's a little bit of a police action here. So beside me here we have Motormouth, Zach here, you might know him on his channel. So what's it like to drive the hatch?
I'll correct him if he makes any mistakes.
That's right, that's right. Anyways, what's it like driving the hatch? So we mentioned it's longer, it's shorter, and it's wider. The tracks are also wider in the front and the back. The suspension is a sport-tuned suspension as well. And under the hood, a new 2-liter direct injected, port injected 4-cylinder engine. Now this engine, even though it's 2-liter, it's smaller than the outgoing 1.8 liter. So that way they can put it lower the center of gravity, of course. That's matched to what we're driving right now is a 6-speed manual transmission. Something new here called IMT. So you push that button and what that gives you effectively is rev matching. We're on the highway right now, so not a lot of downshift happening here, but later on we'll try that out. Also brand new is a new CVT. This one they call a direct shift CVT. What does that mean? It's kind of a hybrid transmission. You know, CVTs have that kind of elastic band effect because they're belt driven really, or conventional transmissions are gear driven. They've combined the two, so your first gear is an actual real gear when you start off from a dead stop. You don't have that lag that you normally have with a CVT, and then it has a real smooth transition when you get into that CVT. So when you put it all together, it helps for performance-wise. It definitely feels a lot more engaging, but it also works very well for fuel economy, so you get the best of all worlds. And I really hope that this type of technology filters down to other vehicles. And of course, this 2-liter engine puts out more horsepower than the former IM at 168 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. We're actually cruising about 130K right now.
What?
Yeah, we're speeding. Oops. Anyways, yeah, it's got plenty of get up and go, no problem. And the car itself, with this new platform, it really has a not just a sporty look, but a real sporty feel, not just to drive, but when you're sitting in it, you really feel like you're more part of the car instead of just sitting on top of a platform. So this car is built in Japan and imported over to North America here, and it has a lot of competition though, you know, like just to name a few, you have the Volkswagen Golf, you have the Mazda 3, the Chevy Cruze hatch, and what Toyota's done is, if you compare this even to the Corolla that they have right now, it has such a more sophisticated ride and feel on some of these real bumpy roads. The suspension really sucks it up. It's quite quiet in here. It's just amazing when you change a platform, all the benefits that you can get out of it. Of course, like all Toyotas, this is equipped with Toyota Safety Sense. This one has the P, which is the pedestrian detection. You have a lane keeping assist, lane departure, blind spot, rear cross traffic, and of course the radar cruise control. That all comes standard on the Corolla Hatchback. If you've watched some of my previous Toyota or Lexus videos, this is probably going to sound like a broken record, but I really have to reiterate this. In the past few years, Toyota is on a mission. Yeah, some of you might not be fans of some of their styling, but you got to give them credit. They are really making big changes, not only in styling, but also how dynamic and how much fun you can have driving their cars. And this new Corolla hatch is just another perfect example of that. From Quebec, au revoir. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more everyday reviews, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.